single thing under the Paris Treaty.
So we will come back to you in just a moment, Craig Kelly. We're going to go live now to New South Wales Premier Mike Baird. He's speaking after this service, the 2-year anniversary of the Lindt Cafe siege.
I think the broad community will say, OK, justice has been done. So there is an anomaly within the system at the moment that you can lose your super if you're charged with a serious offence and convicted of a serious offence. But at the moment, if that comes after you've left office, then it doesn't apply. We don't think that is right, which is why we will be addressing that with legislation early next year.
There's still, I think, more than $1 million owing on those cafe leases to the New South Wales government. How's that going? How's the recovery process going?
Well, obviously, there are separate processes that will run. I mean, the first is to do with the legislation in relation to the super. In terms of the proceeds of crime, there are separate processes underway. So, I mean, obviously, we will go piece by piece. The important point today, I think, for everyone in New South Wales that have looked at events and have seen what has taken place in public office, not only has it been stopped, not only has it been caught, but I think importantly justice has been laid down today.
What message does this send to the political class in New South Wales, to politicians in New South Wales?
Well, I think unfortunately for all of us, this is a very sad day to have a situation where someone has used public office for their own benefit in the context of what we have seen for many, many months, indeed years, makes everyone sick to the stomach. And that's not politicians, that's everyone across the community. So my hope is that anyone that thinks of undertaking similar actions, they can see what happens. They will be caught, justice will be dealt out, and my hope is it never happens again.
Do you think that the changes that you've made to the ICAC would make it less likely that we'd see this sort of result in the future? Are you worried at all that the ICAC will be less likely to pursue somebody like Obeid?
Absolutely the opposite. We've continued to strengthen ICAC as we have. We are ensuring every step of the way that those powers are retained. They are very significant powers with huge responsibility. Yes, we have included some additional safety checks and mechanisms for the exercise of those powers, but they remain. And the important point is they should remain, because ultimately what we don't want to see is a repeat of the actions that have taken place. And quite frankly, everyone across New South Wales is incredibly angry. They have every right to be. But the good news today is that justice has been served.
Premier, can I just have one more? Is that okay? On another subject?
One more, Moss?
Yeah. The government's thinking on Drayton South appears to have shifted. Will you guarantee that these stud farms will be protected?
Well, as you know, there is an independent process that is established. Ultimately, you've seen the result of that. There has been decisions that have been made previously against this mine. Obviously, they have the right to bring forward additional plans, but there is an independent process that will review and consider it. Obviously, we need that to be completed, obviously, before we make any further comment.
And just one more on the legal costs. At the moment, you're seeking $280,000 of taxpayer-funded legal costs for Eddie Obeid, but there could be more in the future?
Well, let's wait and see. That is the current position. That is the current bill. So yes, we will be seeking those. But again, I think today is an important day for the people of this state. It is a reminder that whoever you are, if you are looking after yourselves against the public interest and you're involved as the privileged position as a Member of Parliament, well, you won't get away with it. And indeed, as you've seen today, justice has been served, and I think everyone across New South Wales will be pleased that has been done. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Nice speech.
New South Wales Premier Mike Baird speaking in Sydney there, of course, reacting to Eddie Obeid having been jailed today for a minimum of 3 years. The former Labor minister found guilty back in June over misconduct.